Hey everyone, I'm working on an old pickup truck and this thing is a really cool truck, but it is a little bit loud to be cruising around. He wants to cruise this thing. We don't have a whole lot of room for mufflers, so we're gonna see if we can make it quieter by adding a couple resonators. Hope you join me to see if that works. All right, I am right at the exhaust outlet, the tip here, and we'll start it up and we will see what kind of sound we get out of this thing. So I'll shut my mouth and we will start this up. Give it a rev. Rev it up. A little more. So when it starts at higher RPM, it kind of is really loud, and it actually ends up being that way when you're cruising down the road. It sits right in that droney loud spot. So hopefully the resonator is going to cure that, even if it doesn't bring the volume down the whole time, as long as we can get rid of that raspy kind of loud noise in there. All right, what he has on the truck right now is a Flowmaster, and they are called a Super HP2. Basically what they are is two big perforated cones inside of here and some packing. You can't see straight through them. And what I've already done here is I put on a resonator on one. Now, what is a resonator? Well, a resonator, this is pretty much, I'm not sure if you can see straight through it, but you should be able to see straight through. And it is perforated, and it has basically a fiberglass, I believe, in this one, lining in it, and hopefully it's going to be able to deaden the sound. I don't know. Probably makes me quieter. All right, first of all, we come off the header, the exhaust comes back, and then we added this resonator here, and we have the muffler. Now, this ended up being a bit bigger job than planned because I had to actually shorten this part of the exhaust, take the V-bands off, as well as shorten the ends of the muffler to get this package all in here. Now, why I did that is because this is not much of a muffler. And the idea of a resonator is we want to be able to have the sound go in here, and it resonates around and is supposed to chop out the high frequencies and mix them up inside this pipe before they get into the muffler, which muffles the sound. So first of all, we want to get a deeper tone, we want a longer resonator. So I got the longest resonator I could get that will fit in this space, and it is hopefully going to cut some of those sounds. Now, another thing about a resonator is they actually break in. So when we first sound test this, probably not going to be a whole bunch quieter, we'll see. And then as this thing gets driven, we're probably going to end up having it get quieter yet. Now, I'm going to have to put this on the dyno to steady state it, to tune it. So if it ends up quieter after the dyno, I'll actually add this into the video, that sound clip into the video. If not, he's just going to have to drive this thing, and there's not much else we can do because there is no room under this for mufflers. To have our outlets at the sides of the truck, we'd have to put a muffler somewhere, and there's no real room even back here for a muffler. So we're doing what we can. Hopefully this gets quieter, and hopefully these resonators take the drone away, because that is really what those resonators do, is take that high frequency drone away. So that's the whole point of doing this, is getting rid of the drone. The decibels may not come down much, but hopefully the drone does. So we are set up in the same spot. Give it a fire up. very interesting. The higher pitch went down, and now our idle is actually louder. It hasn't run in a bit, so maybe the idle will come down a little bit more. Give it a rev. Let it idle. So after it come to an idle here now, it's actually a little quieter than what it was. So it's definitely cut out a bunch of the high stuff, as well as the low stuff. So once this breaks in, it might even be a little bit better. We'll see. Okay, we saw on the dB meter the reduction in sound level, but it's really tough on camera to be able to tell you what this resonator did, but through hearing it and driving it, it has taken out that higher pitch, the higher ringy notes, and it has made this truck sound a lot deeper and throatier. So would I do this again? Yes. Would I change the muffler on this truck? Well, if we had more room, yes. I would actually want this a little bit quieter. I'd probably put in some exhaust that had valves in it so we could go open. But you know what? We have other videos on that kind of stuff, and we'll show more of that. Anyways, if you have any questions about this, that'd be great. If you have any comments or your experience with resonators, it'd be great if you threw that in too. Really appreciate you watching this video. Hopefully it helps you with your build, and please like, share, and subscribe.